welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nicola. I'm a mum of two and I make videos about lifestyle and hauls, and I would love it if you would join us, and you can do that by clicking the subscribe button just down here, and then you'll be notified every time I upload a video, which at the moment is once a week on a Tuesday. So today I have something a little bit different. I have a charity shop and car boot sale haul, I suppose. I've been motivated to go and start looking in charity shops and car boot sales for treasure and bargains by watching other YouTubers who do that a lot. Freya Farrington is one, Kate McCabe, Mr. Carrington. I'll link their channels below if you don't already know them. But I have been really motivated because they find some amazing stuff, and I thought, wow, you know, why not give it a go? I'll be honest, I have never really shopped in charity shops before. We've always gone to car boot sales just for a bit of a mooch and a look around. We quite often have a stall at a car boot sale and sell our old stuff. And the children love going to car boots and picking up cheap toys and things like that. So, but I've never really looked for things for me, to be honest. So I thought, right, I'm going to go along and just with an open mind. And I think you have to be quite careful sometimes, because when things are cheap you can end up just buying stuff for the sake of it. Oh, it's only 50p, I'll have it, and then end up with loads of stuff you don't need. So I've been quite careful when I've been out not to buy things unless I really think I need it or would wear it, if it's clothes obviously. And I have picked up some really good bargains and I've really been pleased. I will say though, some charity shops, expensive. I was surprised. Some of them great, but a lot of the charity shops I went to, some of the clothes were really pricey and I was a little bit disappointed, I suppose. I mean, I know it goes to charity and that's important, but when things are second-hand or even new and you're buying them in a charity shop, I kind of thought that they would be a little bit cheaper. But it goes to charity, so I'm happy about that, and I have still picked up some fantastic bargains. So I'll show you what I got. Okay, so these things I've picked up not just recently, over the last probably couple of months, from various trips to charity shops. As I say, I haven't gone and just bought loads of things. I've just bought things that I really thought I would need or wear, or that I thought was a really good bargain. And in charity shops I've particularly been looking for new things that are still have tags on, just because that's a better bargain, and if I've had to pay a little bit more for that, well then that's okay. So I will start off with the first thing I got in my very first charity shop visit, and it's this shirt. Now I don't know how well you're going to be able to see because of the light. I'm going to turn it down a little bit just so you can see slightly better. So this is like a broderie anglaise blouse. It's got stretchy sleeves at the cuff. It's really pretty, and you can see it's sort of it's not a long shirt, but it's long enough to tuck in. It's not a cropped. It's got this pretty sort of, I don't know what you call it, is that Peter Pan neck, and I just love it. It is Cath Kidston, and this was brand new. It had the tag on. It was originally £55, then in Cath Kidston it had been reduced to 27, and I got it for £9. So when I say things are quite expensive, £9 to me is quite a lot to pay in a charity shop. But then when you're thinking it's brand new, it has a tag on, it could have been £55 and I got it for £9, I was happy with that. So this I absolutely love, and I must say I have worn it a few times already and love it. So that's that. Next of all, I picked up, I went to, I'll stick with all the clothing actually first. On a recent, I did a weekend vlog a little while ago, and Phoebe and I went to some charity shops in Olney, a little village near us, and they did have quite a few named items. They had a really nice Abercrombie & Fitch hoodie, which I really liked, but it was a little bit on the small side, so I didn't pick that up. But what I did get was this Bowden cardigan. It is just a plain navy blue cardigan. How easy it is to see. There we go, and it's got like a grey trim along the inside, so when you wear it you could turn the collar out slightly and have that grey bit showing. It's got like a gathered bit at the back, there you go, you can see, and yeah, it's really nice. It's a UK 12, so my size, and I paid £4 for that, and it isn't new, it isn't brand new, but it is really good quality. I don't think it's been worn very much, so I was really pleased with that. Then next on clothing items, I bought this really pretty summer dress. It's from Next, and it was just £2. And I was really chuffed with this. It's just a plain sort of sundress. Well, not plain, obviously it's patterned, but it's a sundress. And it's got like a gathered bit at the bottom where it sort of flares out, you can see. And yeah, I just thought it was really, really pretty. And for £2, complete bargain. And it's obviously washed really well. It looks pretty much good as new. So can't argue with £2 for a dress, a brand new to me dress. Okay, next one, I bought a t-shirt for Andrew because I thought he would like it, but it's actually not his size. It's a medium and he is a small. So I think Archie will have it. It says something when your son can wear bigger things than you. But there we go. This is a Jack and Jones t-shirt. It's really nice. This was brand new. It would have been £15 originally, and I paid £7 for it. So yeah, just a plain Jack and Jones t-shirt with the logo in the sort of maroon red. And if it doesn't fit Andrew, then Archie will happily wear it, I'm sure. So that was that. So that's all the clothing items. Then I went into another little shop. I can't remember which charity shops these are all. I think in fact, I tell you, the Jack and Jones t-shirt and the Cath Kidston blouse both came from Mind charity shop. And then the next dress was from the British Red Cross. The Bowden one, I'm not sure. And this one, I think, came from Air Ambulance shop. So I bought this for Phoebe. It's a little Cath Kidston bag, which is really sweet. It's Cath Kids, and it was £2.99, and she absolutely loves it. And I thought it'd be really nice. We're going away in a couple of weeks, and it'll be handy to keep sort of bits in and, you know, her money and things like that when we're out and about during the day. So I thought that was really lovely. And as I say, that was £2.99. Right, two more things I got from charity shop. First of all, I got this. This was from the RSPCA shop, and I bought it in Hunstanton in Norfolk. I went there for the day with the children in the Easter holidays, and we had a little mooch around some of the shops because it was really cold and windy. And I saw this. Now, if you'll have seen, I think in it might have been my spring favourites video I talked about mugs, and I have started collecting Starbucks mugs, particularly Christmas Starbucks mugs, but actually I've got lots. But I love Starbucks mugs, and if you're on my Instagram at all, you'll see quite often there are pictures of my cup of tea at breakfast, and it's always a Christmas Starbucks mug, always all different ones. And this one I absolutely loved. I don't know that it's a Christmas one, but it's kind of Christmassy and red, so I kind of think it probably is. And I paid £1 for this one, and I absolutely love it. It's kind of different. It's more like a tea mug than a coffee mug, and it's really lovely. So that was a bargain. And then I also picked up this Starbucks mug, which is, I don't think this is a Christmas one, but this is like a travel mug, and there wasn't a top to it, unfortunately, but we have loads, and I'm sure I've got one that will fit it. So it's a China travel mug. This was £2, so £1 more expensive than the other one, which it was a different shop, but I still love it, and I really need to make sure I start using my own mugs when I go and buy coffees, because I nearly always forget to take a mug with me and end up having a paper one, which I know is not good for the environment. So I thought by buying a nice one that I love, I might be more encouraged to remember to use it and take it with me and get it refilled. So that's that one. So now I'll move on to the few bits that I got from a car boot sale. There's only 3 bits, but one is like the best thing I have ever seen at a car boot sale or charity, well, anywhere. I am so chuffed with it, and I'll leave that one till last. So first of all, I picked up this little tray, which I thought was really cute. It's just a little like wooden tray. It says odds and ends on it, and it's got all these little pictures of jars. I absolutely love jars. I put everything in a jar, and I mean, in fact, my blog used to be called For the Love of Jars, and if you're following me and remember those days, then hey, thanks for sticking around. But yeah, I love jars and use them around the house for everything. So I thought this was quite apt for me, and I don't know what I'll use it for. At the moment it's been in the playroom, and Phoebe's been keeping her felt tips in there, and that may be what it carries on being used for, but I don't know. I'm sure I can find a better use for it. But that was that, that's lovely. And then I picked up this little candle holder, this star. little tea light holder, which I think is lovely. Now, I recognise the label. This is brand new. I recognise the label. Sorry, that is really bright. I recognise the label. Now, I don't think it's Primark. It might be Wilko. Is it Wilko? Was it Home Bargain? I think it might be Home Bargains. I recognise the writing and the label, and I can't think what it is. I think it might be Home Bargains. Anyway, that was £1, and I'm sure I'll find somewhere cool to put that. Probably will go in my office, because my office has got sort of bronzy decor in there, or even in Phoebe's room, but then we wouldn't really like candles in Phoebe's room, so I think we'll keep that for my office. Now for the good bit. So when we went to the car boot sale the other day, I just went with myself, just myself and Phoebe went along, and we went to the end of the first row and thought, right, we'll start here and we'll walk along. Just walking along nicely, and I saw this on a table, and I thought to myself, oh, that's a good deal, and then went to walk on, and I thought, Nicola, what are you doing? Go and look at the box. So I saw this box on the side, and it was labelled up Converse shoes. You can see. Can you see? Is it going to? There we go. Converse shoes, size 7, £15. And I looked at them and I thought, oh, they look new. And they are. They are brand new. So this, I'm a size 7. These are a brand new pair of white Converse. Now, if you know me or you've watched my outfit of the week video, then you will know that I live in Converse. I wear them all the time. I have a black pair and like a light blue pair, and Andrew bought me a white pair because I really wanted some white ones for my birthday last year. And they're not cheap, Converse, but when you wear them all the time, I think you can justify paying a little bit more. However, my white ones I have worn and worn and worn and worn, and they are looking a bit grubby. And although I don't really mind when I'm wearing them with jeans, it doesn't really matter if they're a bit worn. In the summer, I quite like to wear them with skirts and dresses, and I think it's nice to have a new, fresh looking pair. So I thought, for 15 quid, this is a bargain. But actually, I said to the lady, I said, would you take £12 for those? And she went, oh, I don't know. She said, they're my son's. He bought them for a friend and for someone, and they were the wrong size, and he'd forgotten to send them back. So she said, I'll take 13. Okay. So I paid £13 for this brand new, and they are genuine, they are boxed, genuine pair of white Converse trainers, and that is a bargain. So I was so chuffed with that. I don't suppose I'll ever go to a charity shop or a car boot sale again and find a bargain as good as that, but I don't care. I can die happy. I have a very cheap pair of Converse. So that's it. That's everything that I bought in my charity shop and car boot sale haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if there was an item that you really loved, and give this video a thumbs up if you loved it, and I will see you next time. Bye.